Buenas tardes, estudiantes. ¿Cómo están? Muy bien. Ay, qué bueno. For today's lesson, our topic is integrating language and culture in Spanish education. Today, now you will learn to compare the culture that you have or that Guyana have with a Spanish-speaking country, and we choose Venezuela to discuss today. So let's just present the teachers that will be explaining this topic to you, and these are Miss Suraya Narain, myself, Miss Sonia Ramakan, Miss Shania De Souza, and Miss Fazira Wahid. Now, at the end of this class, you must know what is the quote by Marcus Garvey and understand it, of course, and how to compare your culture with one of a Spanish-speaking countries. And in this case, we choose Venezuela, right? So let's go through a little bit about this quote, Marcus Garvey. The quote says, "A people without knowledge of the past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots." This quote emphasized the importance of understanding our history, the origin, and cultural heritage. This knowledge provides us with a sense of identity and connection to our roots. Most like how roots support and nourish a tree? Yes. So without this foundation, society may lack of directions and resilience, unable to learn from the past or preserve their culture identity. This is just like without our grandparents, we won't be here. Like without that foundation, we won't be here. So in order for you to learn what you have today or to know about what you have today, you must know your past for or where it come from, where it start from, right? So let's go through now and we go speak a little bit about culture. Yes. So here's a culture is the connection of belief, custom, practices, and social behavior of a particular group or society. You have to understand that culture is very important because it shapes identity, relationship, and tradition within a society. Without this understanding, a society might lose its connection and struggle to preserve its heritage across generations. So, I will stop it and I will pass you on to Miss Fazida. She will explain about the food and music and so on.
Buenas tardes, estudiantes. I'll be doing food, ellos comidas. In Guyana, Guyanese cuisine is influenced by its diverse population, including Amerindian, African, Indian, Chinese, and European cuisines. Staple foods include rice and peas, roti, curry dishes, especially chicken curry, and seafood such as fish and shrimp. Popular beverages include mavi, a local drink made from bark, and various fruit juices. Venezuela. Venezuela cuisine is diverse and varies by religion, influenced by indigenous African, Spanish, and Italian cuisines. Arepas are staple food along with dishes like pelon criollo, shelled beef, rice, black beans, and fried plantains. Other popular foods include empanadas, cachapas, corn pancakes, and hallacas, traditional Christmas dish. Now the music. Guyana. In Guyana reflects its multicultural heritage, with genres such as soca, reggae, chutney, and calypso being popular. Stelipan music and chutney music are widely enjoyed during festivals and celebrations. Traditional Amerindian music and drumming also play a significant role in cultural events. Venezuela. Venezuelan music is diverse, with genres like joropo, merengue, salsa, and guitar being prominent. The cuatro, a small guitar-like instrument, is central to Venezuelan folk music. Traditional music festivals such as Fiesta de San Juan and Carnival are celebrated with lively music and dance.
Buenas tardes, clase. I will be looking at a festival in Guyana and Venezuela. So I'm pretty sure everybody knows what is Mashramani, right? Now, just for a brief recap, Mashramani is one of Guyana's biggest festival, which is celebrated in February to remember Republic Day. Now, during this festival, we have parades, really nice music, and costume contests. Another of which we have is Pagua. Now, this is celebrated by the Indo-Guyanese community with colorful powder and water marking the start of spring. Now, in Guyana, we also celebrate Diwali, Eid al-Fitr, and Christmas with lots of joy and excitement. Venezuela. Now, Venezuela's um, big festival we have is Carnival. With they have colorful parades, music, dancing, and street parties everywhere. Now, this is something we can see similar to Mashramani in some ways, right? Now, during La Semana Santa, which is Holy Week, people have religious parades and eat special meals. In Zulia State, they celebrate the Feria de la Chinita for the Virgin of Chiquinquira with music, dance, and religious parades. So from all of that class, we have all prepared a simple activity to test what you have remembered or what you have learned from today's lesson. Now, this activity is very simple. Next slide, please. Here we have the different categories we looked at today in today's lesson. We have the food, we have the music, and we have festivals. Now, in the blank spaces provided below Guyana and Venezuela, I would like you to take 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. This isn't anything difficult. 5 minutes and just fill in the blank spaces. So just take 5 minutes, fill in the blank spaces, and then we will review the answers. All right, time's up. So here we have the cultural comparison table with the answers, right? Now for Guyana, for the food, we have pepper pot. For Venezuela, we have arepas. For the music, Guyana, we have calypso. Joropo for Venezuela. And for the festival, we have Mashramani. And for Venezuela, we have La Semana Santa.
Buenas tardes, estudiantes. So, Miss Sonia said Marcus Garvey said that a people without a knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots. So, in our journey of learning Spanish, we are not only acquiring a new language, but we are diving into the rich history and culture that shapes the Spanish speaking world. By embracing this exploration, we continue with diverse traditions, vibrant celebrations, and profound stories that broaden our perspectives and enrich our lives. So, I encourage you all to continue this journey and delve deeper into the language, explore all the fascinating cultures that it speak. And in doing so, you will find that your roots grow stronger and your understanding of this world is more profound. So we're going to take this opportunity to learn, explore, and connect with the beauty of the Spanish language and its culture. So I hope you had a very productive lesson this afternoon. Any questions? All right. Thank you very much. Good job today.